We have.
Was that a Clyde? Hi, Clyde.
Ready. It is. How's it going, Stats?
It's going very well.
I was looking at the bracket, dude. You guys have played 6 games today, which means your momentum is high.
Yep.
And they've been intense games, as you pointed out.
Oh, they have.
We have played 2 games today, and we're happy about that. However,
it's the interesting thing, isn't it? When you have like competitive teams in any sport, if they have an easy ride early on, that's not necessarily a good thing, because people get overconfident. You haven't warmed up, yeah.
Whereas my team, is the momentum or is the rest? The less anxiousness.
That's the other problem, is that my team is currently running on adrenaline.
I was going to say what Stats meant to say is that our team could be suffering from fatigue. And they need to keep their energy levels up. Well, it's Team Stats and Adopted Farah and
Team Stats and friends.
And then Clyde,
and those
when you lose
by Stats.
when you lose at the last second, you join us.
You are contractually obliged to support my team.
I love it. I love that. This is it.
We are off. All right, let's get in. My team is in green, and we will be bringing the Vermont, the Moskva Petro, 2 Marseilles. We're going to do the Shima again. I'll talk about that in a second, and a Gdansk.
Are those 20k torps?
And across the way.
Yeah,
across the way.
Go ahead.
That's okay. Just to hit the team lineup here, Vermont, piloted by Philip. San Martin, Moskva, Napoli, almost back to our original lineup with Gdansk and Delny out front, Lunexia back in the Soviet destroyer. What do you want to say about those torpedoes?
The reason that we're so interested in the Shima is the last time my team did this on this map from this spawn, the Shima was 8. And what my team does, and they'll probably do it now, is that most of the ships go to A, but they had the 8-kilometer Shima out in front of a big group of pushing ships. And the problem that causes is that it makes the enemy team kite, and with 8-kilometer torps, you can't really catch them with the torps. And so my Shima has changed to 12s, which hopefully will make that possible.
It's a nice middle-of-the-road option. It should work out. Oh, sorry, go ahead, Farah.
No, I'm just wondering, the 8k torps on the Shimakaze, could it have been, oops, I've loaded 8k torps?
Oh, could be. I don't know what the default is. Is it the 8s? Could be, actually.
Yeah, Dutch, you did phenomenal. Oh, sorry. Hello.
Hello, TC. Welcome to Team League.
TC.
Are you?
So,
are you guys? Yeah.
Are you guys doing serious casting or just going full Papega?
We're going reasonably semi-serious.
On top of each other.
Yeah, middle of the road there. Middle of the road. So we got to
So apparently the default on Shima is 20s, and so that was a choice.
Okay. And he's gone back to 12s now.
Yeah. Okay, so San Martin into the cap. I don't think we stand a chance of spotting that San Martin with the Shima, because San Martin's concealment is pretty good.
I love these Marseilles with matching camos sailing in beautiful formation, by the way. Check this.
Is the whole team still... I think they've been using the same camo. So they asked me to choose a camo, and I chose Pi Day, so they're all running Pi Day.
You chose a good one. They look great. Right.
Is this effective, though? I mean, I know they don't know the ship composition, but, like, it's one ship on B, and then the rest of the enemy thinking about going Charlie.
It's actually something I've seen them do a number of times. So they've put that San Martin over there, sometimes with a buddy, often alone. And I've been really impressed. I think Kopacek is one of our pool 3 players, and he's done an amazing job of staying alive in San Martin. Now that I've said that, I have jinxed him to an early death, but he's done a good job staying alive, and we're hoping he can do that again. That's going to be the thing. We've been really lucky with him being an irritant that lasts for a long time.
Well, I'm sure
basically has stealth radar and a super heal, so it's very good at staying power and very good at like not being spotted and just generally being an annoyance on the flank. It also has combat instructions radar. When you keep shooting. So
the Gdansk is spotted. Boom, Pomisi. He has to leg it. Can they fire? Yeah, Gdansk smokes up and he starts firing on him.
Yeah, to everything you're talking about, Payne, that's exactly right. And then, of course, you pair that with somebody who is able to walk that line of being spotted, and it's worked out really nicely for him.
That's a lot of shots on Boom.
Ooh, good
answer. That's a huge
oh, no.
The game was cruel then with the health bar being really slow.
That was Vermont
Yes.
at 11,000.
Yeah.
I thought he got away with it at first.
Yep.
But this is the thing. You guys moved a lot of ships for supporting firepower on Charlie. We
There's a
didn't know
ton
where
of heat
things
over
were, and that
Yeah.
one radar. Oof. Is that a Gdansk radar
Yeah.
now? From Toji?
It is. It's active for 6 more seconds.
Oh, they can still clip over. They can hit him again.
Just a little bit. Looks like maybe
Oh,
caught the funnel
Vermont,
there.
Vermont.
Oh! Oh my
Oh!
goodness.
It's like slap me once, shame on you. Slap me twice. Oh my god.
Oh. That was
Me
well
twice harder,
done.
Daddy.
You slap me harder, Daddy. You should type that in chat. I'm still here. That's bad because he can't do positional gameplay. He's also locked in. He probably needs to run away now that the radars are gone.
Torpedo Gdansk activate. Yeah, that's tough.
And then
That's real
in the
tough.
south, the Martin's radar, so he's keeping the Shima right on the edge of detection range. They can probably get Charlie, but the Moss was kind of pointing in. The south team from Stats really needs to make a play here.
They
because
do,
they're
and
so far out.
they need to turn left. They need to push in because that will make Kings turn around, which then brings the Shima into play. Because while the Shima is chasing the San Martin, it's only spotting. It's not doing anything else.
And you guys have done something really good here. You've got enough steel over there, the Petro, the 2 Marseilles. If you've got the range and the lights on San Martin, you guys can kill that ship. It's doable. Like you say, they've got to make those corners, though.
San Martin's up again. Torps. So these torps are a risk to the Shima, especially if he decides
Ooh, that's
to
a lot of
go
firepower.
more mid.
Is that reload boosters on the Marseilles?
Not currently, no.
No. But Petro's
the thing.
joining in as well.
With the San Martin not being able to get his combat instructions up by not being able to get shells onto things, the Shima can just zone him, and his radar cooldown is like 3 minutes at the minute. Or 2 now, but still. It's like this is the
Yeah, he's
the
on the run.
duality of San Martin.
Yep. Vermont's coming over to help out and try to
Yes,
blunt that
and
push
so
over.
now, although the Shima's obviously got to be careful with the Mossfire on that corner, but the Shima then has the ability to start to get torps on things potentially.
Isn't the Shima inside the Moss for the
No.
Gdansk radar range, though? Or close to it? No, okay.
It's borderline.
Yeah, it's
right outside of it.
right on the edge.
Right on the edge, yeah.
Gdansk's at 9.5 and Moskva's, 13 it looks like approximately.
There are some Shima torps heading towards that Gdansk, who is going across the torps. Keep an eye on that.
Yeah.
Well, in terms of ship composition, there's a Napoli and there's a Moss up north for Kings, and they won't be able to help fight in the south. But I don't know. Can Kami see enough in the south, or is the distances still combat effective at this range?
Oh, Vermont is definitely effective at that range.
Okay.
Yeah, Vermont can reach a pretty good distance.
And
Kami's
Armored
definitely
Prayer is
still
not in this match, and so Armored Prayer is not
Ooh,
currently in
Shima's
King.
torps.
Watch
Torps
the
Shima.
Shima torps.
He's dead.
Shima torps.
That is not good.
Oof.
Fortunately, they're Gdansk torps,
Not a
so they're
full
like
death.
marshmallows.
Yeah, good.
Well,
You know,
if
I
a
thought
ship...
you
were
Oh,
going
he's
from-
spotted in smoke. That is not good. Okay, that's a dead Shima.
He's so
He's
dead.
bow and he's dead. He's 100% dead.
Such a
I can't
contrast to
smoke
the
from
last
this.
battle where it was so just like brutal, and then this one's a little more measured.
They can see the Mossfa.
Is it?
They can pick on the Mossfa.
I guess maybe it is
I'm
kind
not
of
getting.
brutal.
I'm not getting that, Clyde. It's from my point of view.
no?
No, not getting that. No.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, how different our perspectives are.
Can
Well, I'm just
the
looking
double
at-
Marseilles beat up the
go ahead.
Mossfa? Can the Mossfa escape?
It can reverse for a while. It's kind of suffering, but
He's got a
that
whole bunch
smoke
of
screen there is
support.
going to break line of sight, so he can happily reverse away.
Yeah, this Shima smoke in front of my Marseilles is not helping.
Yeah, and Marseilles are probably still spotted through it by.
The
maybe
Vermont's
Gdansk.
going to fire them as well, isn't he? I mean, there's the
Or
fire.
close.
Yeah, and Cammy can't fire and support anymore because he's going round into Charlie. So, I don't know, Stats. This looks really bad.
Yeah, it does. I have no response to that. It does look bad. Yep. 2 minutes, 12 seconds for a
Yeah.
Clyde win.
That's quick.
Points are going quick.
Tyler's
There goes
down.
Marseille.
That's
Oh,
that's 1 minute 30ish.
So
So
Vermont can walk into C right now, at least delay a little bit.
Can he? It's a Vermont. Can it even reach C?
In the amount of time that's left.
In a minute and a half, I'm not sure you can even weed through that gap. There's torps going through that gap as well.
You're gonna have to
Just
chop
have to-
a couple of torps en route.
Just have to be careful of those torpedoes.
Yeah.
Yeah, those
DCP
torpedoes,
for the flood. That lost a tiny bit of momentum. 57 seconds. I think you just about reached the cap. But the trouble is, the other one is still ticking.
Yeah.
I think.
The cruisers have to push forward, but then they'll die.
Not a lot of great choices.
Not really.
This is you guys are stiff-armed right now from opportunity.
Vermont AP on Mondo. Ooh.
Oh, this is gonna hurt.
No, that wasn't. That was too far back.
Not as bad as I thought.
But they're right next to each other. And they're surrounded. Well,
Yeah.
it's just there's no getting out of this.
Well, we're blocking the points briefly.
Always look on the bright side, Stats.
Always look on. Yeah.
On the bright.
Okay,
Sorry.
there's 2 more games.
Sorry. That's a different stream. That's a different show.
How I will point out though that my team has been the reverse sweep champions this weekend. I think they've dropped. They've dropped. I think they've dropped every single first game.
No,
No,
you
you
won the
beat
last
no,
round.
you won
Didn't
the
we?
first round last time.
Okay.
Yeah.
But they've dropped a lot of first games and
did.
and come back. So this is familiar territory.
Definitely
You
not out.
You got Charlie, but like Cammy's not been able to fire on anything for ages. Whereas
Just look at the points, by the way. Look at the points.
Yeah, it's 996 at the moment. So.
Janks, you can't leave. I'm sorry. You gotta take it.
You live
Jinx,
here now.
Just
You live
stay
here
there
now.
for eternity. Just drop anchor, buddy. You're there. Oh man, I think that's really your timer. There is how quickly can Petro go down.
I
It's a
think
Petro, so
this is
Yeah.
other than the first game against Pride Stats, this is probably the shortest game.
I think the Moscow's probably going to die
Yeah.
faster.
And one-sided.
Yeah, this is our most decisive defeat this weekend.
Yeah.
Oof.
Moscow did die faster. Petro was like, I
You're right.
refuse to die.
Right.
I
Jenk
refuse.
says it's not me.
Well,
Oh
That's-
man.
you know, Stats has gone down 1-0.
Yes, indeed. I
So-
gotta be honest, it was more fun watching the last game though, because the last game was like wild and exciting, whereas this one was a little, I said measured, Stats disagreed. So I won't use that word again, but
Yeah, no, that was
a
the
little bit
worst
more about
defeat. That was the
zoning and
worst
things like
defeat
that.
we've had this weekend, Clyde.
Mhm.
Mm.
Yeah, it certainly was quick, but what it wasn't was like, wild and crazy 20-kilometer, citadels from Vermont that nobody saw coming or whatever.
The destroyer.
What, you mean like the ones that hit our Gdansk?
Yeah.
Oh,
but, like,
those were glorious, and I saw those coming.
But they weren't game defining because that was like a holding force. There was never an intention to go to Charlie. The main.
Well, I
push
suppose
from
that's kind of what I'm
was
saying.
inside.
Yeah, fair. That's
Yeah.
right. Right. It was really bleeding the team out. No, the bleeding was fast. You're not wrong about that, but wow. Yeah, Gdansk did get nerfed early and just wasn't able to play much after that. That made that rough for the spotting on that side, which meant all the pressure came over to the two Marseilles, the Petro, the Shima, and then losing the Shima to the radar became a real difficult thing to overcome, I would say, for 10th.
We're going to move on to Estuary.
Oh, nice. I like Estra.
Yeah, Cammy has a habit of getting rushed by a destroyer on this map.
That's not happened before at all. I don't know what you're on about.
It's only happened twice
Absolutely
today. It's only happened in both matches.
not. Really? I didn't see.
Using
You
my
missed it,
World
TC?
Warships ice
Hopefully,
cubes in
Hangman
my-
Cammy has learned to stay a tiny little bit further away from the corners.
I did see, yeah.
Using my World of Warships ice cubes that
You
we
know what,
got
I
from
did-
the.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
from
nice.
my
mine are in
vodka.
the freezer right now. I haven't used them.
Pretty-
they work?
Like the weird. Well, about to find out. They're cold.
Cold is
What
good.
are you chilling them or chilling with them, Payne?
I am chilling my vodka and Monster.
Vodka
Fruit
Monster.
Punch.
That is a classy drink.
The refined
I am a
beverage.
classy bird.
Don't tell me your dinner tonight is a pair of Greg's steak bakes.
No,
To go with your.
that bin. I'm going to
Considering
have
I need to order takeout, that's tempting.
super noodle sarnies.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah.
I will probably make some sort of tikka masala.
Had a horrible children down my spine there. I don't know how.
Been talked about
which way
cooking.
to get my... Been cooking. Oh, what you want? Curry.
News.
Excellent choice. Excellent.
Apparently, Zath is leading against Pingu. Spoiler alert.
Oh.
Ooh, well done.
Gasp.
Potentially, the
We'll
winner
be
of this
fine.
one faces Zath. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You mean the winner of
Potentially
the
not.
next? Because we're going to 3 games, right?
Oh, I
That's
hope
Pingu
so.
won before.
I hope so.
Was Pingu won before?
Yes.
Yeah, once in it.
Yeah.
Pretty sure Penguins won before, yeah. To be fair, I was going to have a look at the... I'm just having a look at the old... I think you can see the old seasons.
Yeah, I just can't be bothered to, honestly.
Oh,
Like,
okay,
I'm not in the mood for work right now. I'm literally just here chilling with Twitch chat with you lot and just being like, yeah, let's watch some gameplay. I'm having a drink. I'm having a smoke. I'm cushy. Like, this is very much like the least work this has ever felt like. You know what I mean?
Pretty easy stream when you're just watching it, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
I don't even have to commentate either. I can just point the camera at the battle and let you guys talk.
Doesn't get any easier than that.
Thank you for being my content.
Invoice in the post.
Anyways,
my chat, I'm going to run ads so that it's not running during the match.
What, you think we're doing this for free?
Aye.
I'm wondering if there is a ship change going on, Stats, because I don't know if you've noticed, but there are only 10 10th players here. Or I mean, I'm sorry, 10 10th. I'm bad at math. 6 10th players here.
So you are required to play all of your players in each best of 3, so they'll probably switch into the
they'll be switching, but also that's the first shock the team has had for a while. So I think they probably might be thinking about switching something up.
I swear, if I have to see a pricing on this map again.
No, it didn't work for us.
It didn't work for anyone.
Someone else did it?
I've seen 3 teams run a pricing against me on this map.
Huh.
3 teams have run a pricing against me on this map. All 3 of those pricings exploded.
That pans out.
So I'm just going through. Payne was first with Stats second in the pilot. I'm actually going through this because I actually want to know
Stats was always the bridesmaid, never the bride.
So look, season 1 that was season 2 but was misnamed for German reasons. Large fans were first, followed by the Bearded Mudskippers, followed by Penguin.
I have no idea who those people are.
We have to remember what we named our teams.
So I think the large fans was Malta. The Bearded Mudskippers, I think that was Tiger. Reef.
Maybe Poomsa's just recovering from the damage that he took in that game.
Well, it's possible.
Worried that he'll take it into the next game.
That is possible.
Emotional damage.
He'll just start the game with less health.
What, he's going to run the experimental ships? You're going to see a sudden Oregon come out.
Not on the rules to not take it.
It is actually.
Mikios asks, Killer Bin, what is the link between Prague and tikka masala?
Me.
Yes.
We do have our next
between Prague and Buckfast. Me.
Guy's back. He's ready to get on over to. I don't know who's our driver.
They asked me to bring some regional alcohol. I brought Buckfast.
Our VRAM is. Where's
VRAM? I mean, like we have to explain Buckfast when everyone asks what it is, since we
Yeah,
have a
it's-
drinks cabinet in the office.
It's
It's like
Just tell them
fancy
it's brewed
Japanese
by monks.
whiskey, like Czech wines, and then just a bottle of Buckfast, and it's like, what's this? And it's like,
Don't touch that.
I best not say.
Have you put a label, like a warning label?
it's tonic wine.
Yeah, well, yeah, exactly. Like
You should probably tell the executives so they don't go like there's not some like important meeting with some potential
no,
like contract
yes,
people and they're
yes.
like, oh, let's get this nice wine out.
Let's get the bookies.
Because luckily there is actual wine available, so I don't think they'd accidentally pick the bucky.
Let's get.
They
No,
might think, "Oh,
you,
this
you
is-
gotta. No.
Oh, it's exotic British wine. Let's go for that.
It's
Let's stun
I mean,
our
shit,
potential new partners with this beautiful British wine. Made by
don't know,
monks. It's made by monks. How could it not be?
If
that?
only I could share with you the face Lord of Droid pulled when I explained what Buckfast is.
So
it's more the
Can you
culture
please
around it.
explain his face?
I'll
wanna hear
explain
you
the
describe it.
culture.
Farah, you explain it, please.
Look, so I was on the train yesterday, and it was just me and the girls, and we were just going to Pride event. And then what was behind us? It was about, I don't know, 13, 14, typical teenage boys just having a laugh on the train, being really fucking loud. And what are they drinking? And what's in their back pocket? And what are they smuggling around? Buckfast.
It is caffeinated tonic wine.
Made by monks.
Made by monks and one of the largest causes of domestic abuse cases in the country.
It's just so.
Can you
you
tell me
couldn't
more
make
about
it
these
up.
monks?
You couldn't make
That
it up.
doesn't compute
Monks
for
in
me.
are they in an abbot still?
They're in an
But they're
abbey.
making
I'm
like an
pretty sure.
energy drink wine?
Yeah.
Like, are these monks
Yeah.
wearing Jordans? Like, what kind of monks are these?
Rich.
Benedict-
They're rich monks.
Benedictine. I think they're from the Benedictine order.
They are
Buckfast
highly
is
caffeinated,
single-handedly
rich monks.
responsible for Scotland having per unit pricing.
Oh, man.
I'm not even joking.
I think it's Devon, Cog, yeah.
Oh, thank
Tonic
God.
wine.
We
as in,
are off.
As in they add. Oh, we're going. Okay. So yes,
I guess here we go. Yeah.
no more Buckfast talk.
Tournament match for my, or tournament game for
I feel
my
like
team.
somebody just, we just named a team for next season.
That's
Buckfast.
almost every game has been tournament match.
Yeah,
It's
that's
like
true.
half of them have all
That's
been.
true. That's true.
All right, Stats.
All right,
How
Clyde.
is your lineup?
My lineup is Kremlin, San Martin, Des Moines, Moskva, Petro, and Utrecht, which we haven't used before,
Utrecht.
and a Dairy.
Love it. Okay, across the street, we've got Vermont, Des Moines, Moskva, Napoli, Haragumo, Gdansk, and Marceau. So a 3 destroyer comp for this match.
And what do we say about that, Farazalith?
Sorry, say that again?
What do we think about 3 destroyer lineups, Farah?
Well, consistently, I haven't
Don't
seen them
change your
win.
story now.
They're bad. They're bad. They lose.
You're supposed to
Oh,
say, oh, they're going to lose horribly.
What happened in the riposte game with 3 DDs? Did they lose that one? They did, didn't they? Because we're still here. Yes.
Yes.
So consistently speaking, all 3 DD games
You
that
need
we
to-
have watched
this
and seen,
weekend, you
not
have
only in
been
this
correct.
this one, and the previous ones have lost.
Mm-hmm.
So like, I'm not one for like combo breakers, but
Yeah,
Right,
you're
Mike.
giving
This
up
is
a
a
lot of hit
different map.
points to have some more little guys, a little more spotters and things. It's a little... And smokers as well, I suppose.
While
Do you know
we're
what
waiting
that?
for the ships to get into
What's
position-
interesting is that hasn't given me much of a hit point advantage.
Okay.
Can
Well, you
somebody
brought
do
the
me a
Utrecht,
favor?
which
Can you
is
tell your
destroyer,
San Martin
too.
to just add 2 more flags? I don't care if they don't do anything, but it bothers me seeing 2 empty flag slots. It actually bothers me.
Oh, are they not actually running a full complement?
I mean,
I don't
there's no
think-
point running the fire chance flags, is there?
No, one thing is flooding chance, and he does have torps. So
You could definitely run 8.
I mean, it's not like you have to buy the signals yourself.
That's my point. Like, you got a press account, just do it.
Put them on there. Let's go. TC, you had a comment earlier. What was on your mind? Or was it Ben? Somebody said, while we're waiting
I think
for the
it was
ship.
TC.
That
It was
was
TC.
TC.
you can have a ramming flag. He's not running a ramming flag.
He's muted. All right.
I
If
noticed.
a San
I know.
Martin-
Can I just point something out? Cammy, who has been torp rushed twice and killed, is nowhere near the island. He is not going forwards
I wonder why.
with 3 destroyers.
Not up for that again.
Yeah.
Like mod on the Haragumo as expected. I'm just having a quick browse of things, see if there's anything nice.
This is the first time Stats you've played this from the south, so you're not doing your
it is.
double Marseille push.
Hang on. Why is your Des Moines running IFHE?
I don't know. Ask the Des Moines.
Because it feels better.
It's my team leader, so he can do what he likes.
That's
I
right.
was on about Clyde's actually, but
Petra shows the
Italian
Marseille.
junkie. He's a big IFHE fan. I have no idea. I'm in
Yes,
here with you guys.
my Des Moines is not running IFHE.
I suppose it gets you the pen on Petro deck, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does push you over. It pushes you over a couple threshold, but it's like whether you count those thresholds useful
As
enough to justify.
Valuable to got your
Vengeful
fire
one?
chance.
Doing Dance Dance Revolution on the torpedoes?
Raiders on.
Yeah, okay.
Why is your San Martin not in the cab? Oh, there you go. He's scooting back in. Okay.
Just playing safe. There's no rush because they're going to get double cap.
Dance radar out for
Dance
Vengeful.
radar though.
The two
Yeah,
cruisers
that's
are quite a long way back though.
Yeah. How long's the Gdansk radar last again?
10 seconds,
10
roughly.
seconds.
Okay, so if I'm Vengeful, I'm just going to stop and reverse, and then just grab the cap anyway.
Yep. But so the thing that you do with a Gdansk is you usually pair it with another. You pair it with a Moskva, for example, because the Gdansk radar also has a 1 minute cooldown as opposed to 2 minutes of standard.
That's pretty killer. Yeah, okay.
So you can Gdansk radar, follow it with a Moskva radar. By
What's
the time
happening
that's
right now?
Gdansk radar again.
But he's too far away, so he can't see him. Vengeful might, by the time the cap flips and he gets spotted by the radar, the shells probably won't land in time. That's blind fire.
He just
right?
needs to
Radar's
not
up
panic.
on
Don't panic.
Christian.
Oh, they hit him.
Oh!
They actually hit him.
But the server tick was like, no, you
For
get
the
it.
third time today, the server tick is like, hey, yeah,
Right?
we like you. Thanks,
Got
Killer
it.
Ben.
You're welcome.
Checks in the
Oh,
post.
Andre.
Oh!
This is like,
Oh my
Bye.
god.
bit.
Oh, wow. Well
The
done.
Moskva
Flag
has hydro ready
Gdansk.
as well.
Bye.
And that's why you bring an extra destroyer, okay? That's
Oh, is
the
that what it
reason.
is? So you got
Sometimes
spares. I
You
see.
need a spare one.
Okay.
The Moskva has
Oh,
hydro ready
no.
as well. Marceau
Oh,
caught San Martin radar over on the other side as well.
Yeah, that muscle is quite deep.
With none of that
Is-
support. The San Martin, he's going to punish that, right? That's so close you can't miss.
Is he gonna manage to miss the island? Does he know that the island is there?
I reckon he does. Toji's my pool one coach guy. So.
Beach!
Oh
It's a
no,
party!
he bonks! He
What you and
bonks.
you were saying, Clyde?
I was saying,
But
I'm
he's
surprised.
angled to the San Martin and he'll get docked soon. Like the San Martin can't damage him
Tactical
right now.
beaching.
Toji's
Yeah,
never made a mistake as far as I know. I don't think this might be the first one. Someone should write it down.
This is the thing this weekend with the Minos and the San Martins being so popular is that if you in the destroyer, if you just angle to that AP, it can't do that much.
Well, it used to do a lot less until they brought in the changes where if you take hurt damage, that directly affects your health.
Sure.
Is the Utrecht bombing the Moskva right now? Hence the health pool deficit.
Let's
It's
take a look.
trying to. No, it took a salvo from Cameron.
Yeah, he also got hit. He got 10k'd by the Utrecht, 20k'd by the Kremlin.
Petra's
Was that
getting a little
Haragumo smoke
attention
for the
over
Des
here.
Moines? The Petra's getting a lot of love.
Yeah, that's Marceau
that
spotting,
is-
which is letting the Gdansk get
Luca in my chat makes a
Black-
good point. The Marceau actually missed a volley by beaching.
That is the
Tactical
IFHE Des
beaching.
Moines, by the way, so
Yeah.
he will actually get through that Petro quite rapidly. I hate the fact that this is actually useful right now. I hate it. I hate it.
I was waiting for your next comment. I was like, I wonder what Painter is gonna follow that up with.
And
He
he
hit
can't
me.
get away because
Furious.
he's beached behind and the front.
It's
And Torch
almost
probably won't get him.
it's almost pains like they brought
Oh,
this
wait,
Des Moines with
that's a low
IFHE
hit on the
specifically
base.
to do this.
Oh, he's ran out of legs. No legs.
Also, your Moskva just got clapped but in the background there. on the
Yeah, I'm
pro.
not looking that way. It didn't happen.
Prayer's used to getting slapped around.
Yeah, that was a moment salvo flipless for the 41,000.
But the thing is,
Grisu's
Grisu's going to
getting bombed
die.
on the island, though.
So it's
Yeah,
like
he's
you're
in
trading
tough.
Petra for the Moskva, probably.
I think the IFHE Des Moines was actually a really smart move by your team lead. The fact that most teams have been bringing either double Petros one Petro and double Moskva, he's almost guaranteed to have to face one of them, and being able to melt it that way quicker with the IFHE is such a smart move.
I hate that it's work. I hate that it's a viable thing. I hate it. It's just
Cross
it
shot.
feels
Well, good to
wrong.
have you.
Cross shot from Kings just took 5k off the daring at quite long range. That was nice.
There goes the Petro,
yeah,
and we're about to
Moscow's
lose
definitely-
Grisu and Moskva as well. 2 fires on him with more fire coming in. Moyne coming in over the mountain as well.
As long as they can secure the kill, which the bombers will probably do, then that's fine. You just don't want them slipping away.
Do Utrecht bombers have the same pen as glue?
No, it's less.
No, yeah.
I think it should be like, isn't it
44? Something 42?
Isn't the reticle?
No, it's way lower.
Glue's 37.
Isn't the drop box a different shape as well?
It's like Trump size. I thought that the Utrecht was
someone
like
in chat will
20-something.
tell us.
Oh, this is like I was saying yesterday. You just say it wrong on purpose, and then someone will correct you.
Utrecht pen's 34. I've just held tab and
34?
looked.
Okay.
Thank you.
Actually, that might be with best possible, so I don't know.
At least the Martin from Janks is in the right configuration, and as in running away.
All right.
Can the Kremlin turn and shoot? No, because it's another smoke trail by the Haragumo to the
3 minutes for a 10th win.
Yep.
Mm,
Nice comeback as scripted, of course.
Janks is Janks, you need to be careful.
He's out. The Napoli
Also,
cap
Caps look pretty vulnerable right now.
Yeah. The Charlie cap is vulnerable because the Marceau can sneak in behind the island. So he's going to stall that, which he is. Well, that means it's a 5 minute. And when they flip that, it's possibly enough to have enough for them to win.
So we're sending the daring around to B by the looks of it.
It'll be about
He's coming in with Kremlin though, so we're going to see some more attention come this way.
Oh, the Martin's taking so much
damage.
Yeah,
they are.
We need
and like Pains was saying earlier, if the Martin's not able to farm something, it can't charge its F key, so it can't get the heal in.
Stats team still wins with 1 cap, so they don't have to play aggressive.
Yeah, the points are the timers are to their benefit.
Mm-hmm. So you know that A's safe. So now the question. Oh, I like the Vengeful going for maybe the Bravo from behind. He just needs to be careful with Kopacek because he's not getting any support.
Sam Martin with a Vermont salvo.
Another one. Oh, lucky.
Not quite enough. Good for stats though.
So the Haragumo's doing proxy spotting. That's why he's seen, and he's just going to keep following him. So he can't stop that.
Second set of turrets from the Vermont.
Nah, but the problem is
5,000, 6,000 hit points.
No heal.
No heal for another 2 minutes.
How does that affect the timers? That probably means they have to push the cap, doesn't it?
That may
if San Martin dies, then it's going to be in your favor, Clyde.
Yeah, watching for
that.
that.
The fire went out.
Oh, there it goes. Now we got 1 minute and 6 seconds or so, 1 minute and 8 seconds.
But what's
the daring should be able to go to B cap. The Vermont.
Yeah, we just need to keep the Napoli off him.
Yeah, the Napoli will be the thing that tries to make that uncomfortable for Vengeful, but I think
Tyler
he's got an easy run.
Tyler is heading over for precisely that reason, although there are Napoli torps coming.
Yeah, I mean, that's not going to kill him, but it'll hurt.
I think he can probably get away with just one. He's just seen them.
Drift more, drift harder.
Oh,
one's okay. One's okay. So Napoli realizes what happens, just turned hard right.
Napoli has issues with torps too here. Napoli, nice.
Does he? I think it's okay.
He stops, I think. Yeah, or slows.
Are the Marceau and the Haragumo doing double smoke for the Des Moines, just keeping him permanently able to fire? Because Cammy seems at risk. Smoke. The Marceau, okay, fair enough, then that's fine. So there's the stall, and that now gives you the lead stats.
Yep, puts it back to stats.
We'll actually get the cap as well, so we will take some points.
And the Des Moines pushed Kopak away as well, so it's not going to stop the cap either. So now it's just a case of, can Cammy not be farmed? Because there's another smoke trail by the Haragumo for the Des Moines to go after the Kremlin.
Ooh, someone smacked Tyler. I didn't see where those shells came from.
That's the Vermont.
Vermont put those shells right into his front window.
Is Cammy reversing so he can shoot the Vermont? Or is he just trying to not?
He's reversing to shoot the Vermont.
So Toji and Marceau's going to come across to try to push that daring towards Napoli. That'll be a question to see how Vengeful handles this, and if there's going to be fire coming from your Moskva, from your Kremlin.
I think Daring's just stuck, isn't he?
He is stuck, I think. He's in a tight spot.
The Moskva's got radar range on Toji right now. Although he doesn't know that. And Des Moines will have radar range. Yeah, he does. There he is. Once done it. Des Moines radar. So can the Moskva fire? Can the Kremlin fire? That would be the better thing to shoot,
they
right?
definitely can. It's a dangerous spot for Marceau.
Oh, good. Means the fight with Vengeful now is in Stats' favor, so that's good.
You've mispronounced bad, but okay.
Big hit
Daring pop smoke. Big hit. He loses the gun turret as well.
Oh, it's going to be one of those classic Stats exciting games. I can tell.
But Papa can wiggle. He's wiggling okay. He shouldn't get a full clap here. No, he should actually dodge all of them.
Maybe.
He might
take
one.
Yeah,
Okay.
still got
but he can still run at this Des Moines and there and kill both.
Oh, and also Marceau's back into the B, stalling the tank.
with adequate vision for sure. That Daring Smoke will only last for so long.
Oh, and Moskva and Armor Bear is getting farmed down by the Hergum and the Des Moines.
Low. Vermont has a line on him. Will he be able to capitalize? No, not enough.
60 seconds is enough. There's so many low health ships here. It's just going to be violent.
Prayer is in pain as usual.
And it's
one kill right now.
Yeah, because there's no easy kill for Stats at the moment, but
lots
of easy
Napoli
chances.
is potential, that's it.
There goes Moskva. There goes Moskva.
Vengeful set off into
Flipping the score. Vengeful too. Oh no.
There's no support.
In his face.
Utrecht wasn't doing anything, and the Des Moines left.
So Utrecht can't do anything.
Yeah, and then the Des Moines was out of position, so he couldn't fight the Napoli when he pushed through and he got the DD killed. And now he's tail bumming it because he has no other option, because he needs to get the kill in. He might.
Things is just gonna stabilize.
Yeah, but now he's running away, and he can't afford to run away because there's 30 seconds. You have to stay back and fight.
They have to
risk the ram. But now this is a poor play.
The Napoli has chosen not the ram.
Yeah, but he doesn't.
Getting pushed into the Among Us.
Well, Des Moines should have taken the fight because otherwise it's an auto loss. I think is what you're saying, Farah.
Yeah, he should. Yeah, exactly. He should have taken the fight. Should have not run away. Fought with the Napoli with the DD because it allowed Napoli to fight the DD by himself without the threat of the Des Moines firing.
That's exactly. I think you're right. I think you're spot on.
So Clyde is
Clyde
2-0.
Yeah, and you will be facing Zath in the finals.
Oh boy.
All-American final.
Yeah, how about that?
Except
for my team's all from Europe, so.
Oh, that means I'm going to have to. You will inconvenience me when it comes to reward distribution. Then, damn you.
Provided we win.
Rules against that.
Very well. Can I just say? They're not listening right now, but can I just say thank you to my team? I'll say thank you to them later. But this weekend has been very entertaining, and there's been some really good matches. So thank you to my team, and thank you to the teams who have played my team.
Yay!
We will now adopt Clyde.
A class act all the way. Stats, you could be the second in command of the game.
Okay, Roger.